Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 1, Episode 2, titled The Parker Lock. Peter begins an exclusive internship, but his first day is way more complicated than he expected. So we're continuing on with the parallels between this universe and what happened in Civil War. However, with Norman Osborn instead of Tony Stark. And the title of this episode is a reference to a very classic Spider-Man, not really saying, but Peter Parker is known for having exceptionally bad luck, which he calls the Parker Luck. So I wonder what bad things are going to happen in this episode. Or it could be a subversion of that, and nothing overly bad happens. But I don't know. But we'll get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. Well, you're not play. Didn't come up either. Don't know what happened there, but I am very interested to see what they do with Norman, considering most times that I know him, he's only ever known Peter is Spider-Man when Norman himself is a good guy. Like, he's either not the Goblin or he's actively a hero. I don't know whether it would be better to equate Goblin as Peter's Joker or Peter's Reverse Flash. Because he's petty enough to be the Reverse Flash, but he's got the qualities of the Joker. I've always had that question. Also, something I missed out. Apparently, the police in this show have the same designation as in Miles's universe. PDNY, I think, instead of NYPD. Was that a photo of Ben? Of course. Hmm. So he doesn't start off knowing. We know from the trailer that he does know at one point, but it's not quite like Tony. He really does feel like Peter Parker. And no one has put together that Spider-Man likes to hang around this school. Well, at least this is not the wide receiver that's got the sweaty hands. This is very different. This is very different than normal Peter Parker. He's not usually in with the popular kids. Hmm. That's fair. Is Pete really going to be late to his first day at the internship? They really are similar. If you're not early, you're late. Yeah. Oh. Amadeus. Queens. You're playing him, aren't you? That's probably a character. I don't know the two females, but Amadeus Cho is not someone I was expecting to get in this show. Of course, he's good. Dr. Connors, eh? The arm probably should have gave it away. I don't actually know of any variant that is female for Dr. Connors. Hmm. Yeah, He's gonna miss it. Sounds like you're the arsonist by saying that. Yeah. That's probably fair. It's not gonna be... Hmm. Not familiar with butane. Who's the developer? Is it Osborne? Are you burning the wrong building? I was expecting him to bring that down on himself. Poor pet shop. Don't torch the pet shop. Not really. Poor fish. Oh. Not you. Why are they giving him a death march? Nope. Why would Captain America pose for a photo with Norman Osborn? Fire you? Why would I fire you? Ah. I probably should have expected cameras in a building like this. Really should have expected cameras. Okay, so we got introduced to a lot of new characters in this. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. We want episode 2. Okay, so unfortunately, by looking that up on the Google page for this, there were a lot of probable spoilers. Did I ever look up who voiced Nico? No, but I don't know her anyway. Jeanne Foucault was Anjali. I don't know how to pronounce that. Asha was Erica Luttrell. Amadeus Cho was Alex Lee. There's a lot of names of people who could actually be characters. Like, I'm assuming in the same way that Amadeus Cho is, the other interns. So, what is it? Jeanne Foucault. Well, the fact that typing a name in comes up with a character before I even finish it, that's a good sign. Gonna type in Marvel Asha. Yeah, that comes up with something. Amadeus Cho, obviously, I know about him. I actually spoke about him in my reaction to season 3 of What If, so that's very odd timing. What was Dr. Connor's first name? Where did she come in? There. Like Dr. Connor's... Carla Connors. I initially thought that Carla was Kurt's wife, but the fact that she's missing the arm and she's the doctor, I'm guessing she's this universe's Carla Connors. Actually only seems to be from this show that there's a Carla Connors. Okay. So that's interesting. Who was it? Marvel. Butane. And the last one was Bentley Whitman. Marvel. Ah. That is also a character. Huh. Pretty much everyone that they introduced into this by name is a character. Peter Parker, Nico Minoru, Lonnie Lincoln, Pearl Pangman, Jeanne Foucault, Asha, Amadeus Cho, Bentley Whitman, Dr. Connors, Butane. Every single one of them is an actual character. And this is all before they take on the mantle of... Well, except for Butane. We obviously had Doctor Strange. I did notice at the party they used Emma's character model again, so I'm guessing it is that they're just reusing character models to fill out backgrounds, which I do have to wonder, is Oscorp going to be responsible for the creation of all these characters? Like, obviously we know Peter, he got bitten by a spider that came from a portal with Doctor Strange. Whether that was just a cross space portal or it was a cross dimensional portal, don't know yet, because no one seemed to know who Doctor Strange was. Yet heroes are established in this world, so who knows? I'm assuming we'll find out. There's also the fact that the spider is still alive somewhere. It crawled onto someone's bag, so we could be getting like a Silk or some other character who's like intrinsically linked with Peter because they were bitten by the same spider. Oscorp being the one responsible for this is very Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, because all of them were directly created by Oscorp. Technically you could say the same with the Sam Raimi ones, because you had the two goblins, you had Doc Ock, who was being funded by Oscorp. I forget if Sandman came from an Oscorp testing facility. I forget if that was where he got his powers. And I forget what the symbiote deal was, because it's been ages since I've watched Spider-Man 3. But that symbol on Butane's wrist, on his gauntlet, did look very similar to the S in the Oscorp Tower. Yeah, that figure 8, the pattern we get to see in the next establishing shot of actual Oscorp Tower. I think it's coming up now, or does it jump straight back to the people? Yeah, it is very similar in design. All you've got to do is connect that. All you've got to do is just connect the top line. Why is everything getting in my way? There, and it would be the exact same symbol as what was on Butane's wrist. Technically, it's mirror flipped because it would be like that for an S, not like that, but you know what I mean. Interesting. I wonder if we just F3 on this character's name. Oh. Interesting. While other members of the Blank were tortured by Norman Osborn to expand their powers, they never were. All he had to do was offer them a chance to learn things they couldn't otherwise. This character rose during the Accords. Not the Accords, the Superhero Registration Act by the looks of it. Powers and abilities. Interesting. So that could be interesting to see in this. Nothing about Osborn or Oscorp on this character's page, but there's basically nothing on this character's page. So September 2013 for that character. June 2010. I think that was during Civil War. Civil War Marvel Comics was 2006 to 2007. Dark Reign. Marvel Comics was 2008 to 2009. Okay. Butane was an Excalibur character. Okay. Basically nothing on the power, like on this page at all, from the 616 Butane. And obviously he's a big character. Hang on, Zeno Robinson. Is that Hunter? Tell me I'm not losing my mind, and that's Hunter from the Owl House, right? Yes. Hunter is Harry? Okay, I did not pick that up in the last episode. But, yeah, anyway, very interested to see what this is. Already, this feels like an established world. There are characters that are established characters. Like, you've got the you've got the world where Oscorp has been this big thing for decades. We saw the progress from a younger Norman to modern day Norman. Obviously, he's got the scientists working with him that you'd usually associate with Oscorp. By that, I'm specifically referring to Dr. Connors. You've got the brightest minds, though I'm not really sure how Jian fits into that, because I don't know anything about the character. She may be very intelligent. Asha is from Wakandan. They're obviously super advanced. They're all super intelligent, so there's that. You've got Amadeus Cho, who his intellect is literally his power. So you've got that. You've got Peter Parker, who in some iterations is a rival for Mr. Fantastic, who says you're as smart as I was when I was your age. So at least 3 of the people that they hired for their internship are extremely intelligent. So I have to assume that the 4th one is. I'm very interested. But I'm gonna end this one here. I feel bad for Nico being stood up for the party because she said she didn't want to go to it if Peter wasn't going to be there. I was half expecting for her to leave and then Peter to show up, like having just missed her. But no, she sent him a message saying, hey, I'm gonna bounce because you're not here. You obviously got caught up in your internship. So I hope that his internship, his new friendship with Lonnie and all that, doesn't cause a schism between them two, because they seem like they were fast friends, like good fast friends. I'm very interested to see where most of these characters go from here. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.